Delhi High Court turns down Kuldeep Sengar's plea for suspension of sentence in case concerning the custodial death of the rape survivor's father. This is a massive setback for the BJP Neta, where the Delhi High Court has refused his plea for suspension of sentence. Remember, Sengar is facing a 10-year, he's in fact serving a 10-year jail term in that case of custodial death. He had been convicted of conspiracy to murder as well as the custodial death of the father of the gang rape victim. Just very recently, we saw the victim's family going all the way to the Supreme Court with regard to cancellation of bail granted to him in the gang rape case. Nalini Sharma is joining me live on the story. Nalini, after the Supreme Court setback, now the Delhi High Court in the second case has refused relief to Kuldeep Singh Sengar. I also remember in the Supreme Court matter, one of the arguments that was being made was that he is already in jail in this particular matter. Nalini.
The Delhi High Court, Anisha, has today held that there is no ground to grant relief, even though the Delhi High Court has acknowledged that he has spent a considerable of time behind bars. But despite that, they found no ground to grant him any relief. The detailed order copy of the judgment will be available on the Delhi High Court website soon. But at the same time, in an interesting development, just a few seconds before the bench was set to pronounce the verdict, the lawyers had mentioned an application saying that they filed a fresh application because they want to inform the court about the developments that had happened before the Supreme Court in the rape case against Kuldeep Singh Sengar, where the Supreme Court had particularly said that because this is a very peculiar case, the court has refused to grant any relief and has in fact stayed the order of the Delhi High Court that had suspended a sentence earlier. So the details of that order were brought to the notice of the Delhi High Court today, just minutes before the judgment was pronounced, under the apprehension that in case the Delhi High Court is going to grant any relief to Kuldeep Singh Sengar, then it might reconsider. But the Delhi High Court had made up its mind. Justice Ravinder Dudeja said that there is no ground to grant this relief. So Kuldeep Singh Sengar, even though if it had been granted, would not have been released out of jail. But in this case, there is no relief for him at all. And now it remains to be seen whether he is going to approach the Supreme Court challenging this order of the Delhi High Court or not.
Well, yes, Nalini, thank you very much for that. Kuldeep Singh Sengar will stay in jail. No relief to him in the custodial murder case. Remember, he is facing this 10-year sentence. He had gone to the Delhi High Court seeking suspension of his sentence as he's filed an appeal in the High Court. Now, while the High Court will hear his appeal, they have said no to any relief from the jail sentence for now. Kuldeep Singh Sengar, remember, this had been a huge controversy very, very recently as the issue had gone up to the Supreme Court in the second case. Sengar has been convicted in two cases, remember viewers. One is this case regarding the custodial death of the survivor's father. He had died while in police custody in Unnao, and the allegation was that there was pressure from Sengar's side. And now no relief from the Delhi High Court on this issue.